Okay, guys. Today I'm gonna show you my printer. This is an HP Elvis Jet 6500. Um, um, we got this from my grandmother. Um, since she knows how much I love anything machinery and all kinds of cool stuff. But as you can see, um, we are printing my alignment right now. It's because did we get it cleaned up, anything ready to go. We did a hard reset and all of that, and as you can see, it should come right out. As you can see, it's aligning my cartridges, and as you can see, there it is, and as you can see, there's a failure coming on. I think it's because the ink is low, and as you can see, it came out absolutely okay, but just needs some ink. You can get one of these replacement inks online. As you can see, it works great on it, but just needs some ink. So I'm gonna press OK to continue. But as you can see, this is the main screen. Let me go ahead and show you. Here's all the controls. We have a power button, the auto answer, so in case like when there's an incoming call and if you wanted to answer by itself, you just hit this button right here. And we have redial and pause, like if you wanted to redial the last number or pause the fax, like for example, if you make any mistakes, you just hit this button and it pauses. And junk fax blocker, if you wanted to for example, keep the fax settings organized. You just tap that, it gives you all the options. And here we have the start fax. If you wanted to start by black and white, or you can fax it in full color, just use these buttons. And here we have the fax, which what that does is, let me show you. You just enter that number, like for example, if you wanted to fax like 559, just hit 559, and you press OK, and you can set the resolution you want. Let me go ahead and hit back, and we're gonna clear it off real quick since I don't need it right now. And speed dial is when you if you wanted to use a like if I think speed dial is if you wanted to dial the number with just one press, you just hit one of these buttons and hold it, and it's gonna call it on in just 3 seconds, and fax in 3 seconds. And here's your number pad. This is this. It has a here's the number pad. If you wanted to dial the number for faxing. And here's the cancel button. Like if I make, for example, if you make any mistakes and if you wanted to cancel it, you just hit this button. It cancels the job. And here we have the right arrow button, the OK button, and the back arrow button. It's like the previous button. The same. If you're on the menu right now, like for example, if you go to setup, and you just use these buttons right here, go to tools, preferences, and if you wanted to go next or go back, just use these buttons. And the back arrow, if you want to go back to the previous section, you just hit this button, it brings you back. And the setup button is when you do some preferences and all of that, like if you're setting up the printer or organizing one of your settings, for example. Got help. It will show you like different basic instructions, like the error messages and all of that. Just some general troubleshooting if you want to fix your Wi-Fi network. So not Wi-Fi, Ethernet. If you wanted to use the fax functions, but as you can see, that there's no connection. It's because this one does not have wireless. It's because it's an older model, and like the ones for today, has wireless. Usually, what that is, it's because it's just like your when you connect it to your Wi-Fi to your device. But you can print directly. Like these nowadays has built-in Wi-Fi capability, so it has like a special Wi-Fi card built in somewhere. So you can print something from your phone, like your text, anything like that, and your phone connects to your printer wirelessly. And here we have this. Here we have these copy buttons. If I wanted to start copying from full color or black and white, just one press. Same thing goes with fax. You just one touch on each button, and it starts instantly. And here we have the quality for your copies. Like if you want to make it higher, medium, or lowest. And here we have the copy button. It shows you the menu, the copy menu, and all of that. So here's your photo. If you wanted to print to print your pictures from here, you just click the photo button. But as you can see, it says memory device disabled. It's because I just organizing one of my stuff on here, so making sure so it will last and making sure so it doesn't do anything. So it will save tons of ink and stuff on here. And here we have the scan options. If you wanted to scan from your computer or from your memory cards, you just go right here and use these scan buttons. And if I wanted to ready to start scan, you just hit this start scan button. And yeah, just about all it with these with the controls. So as you can see, here's the HP logo right here, and right here is the document feeder access. Like for example, if you have any paper jams in a document feeder, you just open this up. Let me show you. You just pull it. You hear that snap, and now it opens right up, and now you can get to the document feeder. As you can see, here's got gears, which it has a motor somewhere, which drives that gear, and the gear drives the rollers and all of that, which makes the rollers move. All right. And this switch right here, I don't know y'all can see it. This switch detects to see, like if I wanted to like if I put something in a document feeder, this presses it, and it's going to give you a signal from the actual control board that says original loaded. And as soon as when I release it, and it goes back to your main ink levels, the home screen. So these rollers right here control the path. I think this when it connects to the switch. Not sure what that is. And I don't know y'all can hear. That's the scanner moving it into its to its idle position. And just about all it. I think on this one is just comes right out. Like for example, if you wanted to make advanced adjustments or servicing your document feeder, just lift this up. What you're not gonna do now is because it's a nice machine. I don't want to mess it up. And once you're done with the with your document feeder, after you fix jams, you just close it just like that, and it locks into place. Make sure it closes nice and tight, which it is. And here's your document feeder. You just load up the originals, and you adjust the guides, and this logo shows you where you put it facing up, and these little symbols means you don't want to put any objects around here as it can damage one of the internals and all of that. And if it happens, then you simply need to need to servers. But yep, and this comes right out. And like for example, if your papers are small, like if you wanted to take it out, you just lift this up and take it and take out one of the papers and a bit small. Once you're done, close it. Just like that, and it snaps into place. See how it snaps, so you know it locks into place. And once you so this is a document feeder. So once you so if you lift this up, this is the scanner glass module, which you can scan your document or make copies from there. You just open it up and you place your document face down, just like that. Make sure you line it up with that arrow is. See that little arrow right there? Just align it up. Make sure it's perfectly aligned, and just close it and click. And that way you can scan your document and make copies or fax anything from here. So let's open that up and take this out. Once it's finished copying or scanning, you just open it up, move your original, and just close it. Simple as that. And right behind the scanner is the ink cartridge access door. So once you lift this up, you can hear the printer doing its thing, and this is what the ink goes in here. So in case if your ink, so like if there's any paper jams, or if your ink is out, or if it's low, and if you wanted to replace it, this one right here is pretty simple. What you're gonna do is you have to make sure that you got your printer on for it to work. And here's all the instructions. So in case if you do not know how to replace ink cartridges, you just follow this right here. And in order to take one out, you simply just lift this up, just like that. So you can see, this is what it looks like. Take it out, put the new one in. You push in. As soon as you hear that snap, then you know it locks into place. Once you're done replacing those ink cartridges, you just close and close the lid. And once you hear that little snap, then you know that it locks into place. And as you can hear, the printer it's doing its checking to make sure that I have all the ink cartridges installed correctly. And right down there is this little thing right here, and this is what it this one right here, this is helps to prevent the papers from falling. Now once it's finished printing, just take this out, just like that. Lift up that little flap. In that case, so once it's finished printing, it becomes just like that, so that way so it doesn't fall. And when you finish using it, just bring this down and just close it, just like that. And when you lift this up, just like that, and here's how you load up some paper, and if your paper is low and if it's out, you just lift this up, check it out, you put it in, and you adjust the guides in order to make sure it's in there nice and leveled, which it is. Alright, making sure it's in there very good to make sure so it doesn't cause any paper jams. You just close it just like that. It also has an Energy Star functionality, which it saves all of your which it saves energy, ink, paper, anything like that. So that way, so the printer will last. But anyways, let me go ahead and show you show you how it works. But anyways, let's go ahead and make a copy from it. Since I don't have anything to print from my computer, let me go ahead and make a copy of something. Alright, you just lift the scanner up. Alright, once you lift this up, you place the original face down, just like that, aligning up what that arrow is. Alright, make sure it's aligned up perfectly, which it is, as you can tell by this arrow. Now what you're gonna do is gonna close it. It's because it's because if you leave it open, it will cause it to hurt your eyes. But we don't want. Oh, hold on. If you leave it open, it will hurt your eyes, especially when you do some testing and all of that. All right, it's lined up very good. Let's check it again. Oh, there we go. Hold on a second. Alright, and just close it, just like that, bring it down, and now when I go right here, and I press the copy button, and as you can see, it's going to start copying in just a second. And as you can see, came out absolutely very, very, very good, but just to want you to know, it comes out a bit blank. It's because the ink is low. Alright, so when you're done, when it's finished, lift this up, check it out, and just close it, just like that. And I'm going to show you the document feeder in action. So what you're going to do is going to go ahead and lift this guides up and just bring it face up, and let me show you it when I open this up. There we go. And once I load up the original, as you can see that the switch toggles in. Let me show you that again real quick. See, there we go. And as you can see, the control panel detects that my original is loaded. If you wanted to make further details, you just hit OK. And now let's go ahead and close that up and adjust the guides to making sure it's in there securely. And now what you're gonna do is gonna go ahead and press the copy button and show you how it feeds in. As you can see, it feeds in just like that. Goes right down here. There we go. It comes right out, just like that. It's blank. It's because the ink is low, as you can tell by these little exclamation and question marks. All right, just like that. Pretty nice printer, huh, Mommy? All right. And oh, I forgot to show you. This is where you connect the memory cards. Like if you wanted to scan something from there, you just plug those you just put it in, connect these to the printer, and it's gonna and the signal's gonna detect and see whatever that the that the that these things is inserted. And over there on the back we have the power cord. Let's see. Over there in the back we have the, uh, the telephone lines for your fax, power cord for your main power to the printer, and the USB and Ethernet connections for connecting to your computer. And over there, on this side, we have this little access door. Like, if you experience some paper jam or pickup issues, you just open it up and just clear anything that's back there and just close it just like that. And yeah, it works pretty good so far. And yeah. And over there on this side we have nothing on that side. And yeah, just about all it. Oh, I forgot to show you when you lift it up. And let me go ahead and show you how these how the yeah, in the last video I showed you how does the scanner work, in case if you wanted to see that video, the link will be here into the description box below. So in case if you want to check that other video out, so that way and that way so you can see how well it works. But I'm not gonna show you that today. It's because I just made the other videos, so we don't have time. And I'm gonna show you how these document feeders work. So let me go ahead and open that up. This little lid little flap right there, and just take it face up. And let me go ahead and close the cover. Let's see. There we go. If I can do this. And let's go ahead and send the copy through. As you can see, it picks up. And watch the scanner. So you see the scanner lighting up. So cool, huh, Mommy? And that's very, very, very cool. So, so in the document feeder, once you send the copy through it, the scanner will move to its position, which is right there. Then it feeds in. The scanner bulb lights up. And it keeps still, doesn't move. So and it goes back, and once it's finished, the motor moves a bit faster, and it releases it. So that's very very, very cool, huh? That's very, very nice, isn't it? All right, let me go ahead and close that up. All right. Well, let's see. What else should we learn about?
Did Daddy give you half of a chocolate muffin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, on the fax, usually what that does is when you send a page through from the fax, send a fax through, the number dials and it transmits through the machine connects to the phone line, which it calls it, and it transmits it. Right, Mommy?
Yep.
And that's very, very cool, huh, Mommy? I think just about all it. Let's go ahead and turn it off. You just hit this button, and boom, goes off just like that. Anyways, if you have enjoyed this in-depth review and how everything works on this printer video, please make sure you hit like and subscribe. If you need any help, just comment down below, and I certainly appreciate your time to watch this video. Anyways, once again, this is Bearcat Williams signing out, logging out. Bye, video.